Hi everyone, my name is Rajeshri and welcome to my channel Corner by Konar. If you are new here, please hit the like button, give a comment and please subscribe to my channel. Today, let's draw an artistic doodle with me. Drawing and doodling is one of my many passions in life, and this is something probably which I enjoy the most during my leisure time. I don't get too much time to honestly draw or even have a lot of time to spend reflecting on my thoughts, but this is something which I truly love and I try to do it more often in the week. So I don't know if you have been following me on Instagram, but if you do, then you would know that I am a scientist. I work in Portugal, and definitely this doesn't give me a lot of time to pursue my hobbies. But here I am trying to create content for YouTube, especially through my drawings. I love all kinds of art forms, and probably some of my favorites are the Indian art forms. This is a specific art form that you will see in many old Indian paintings like Madhubani, Mithila, Potachitro. These are really famous and they depict the beauty and the awesome artists of India. So over here, as you can see, I'm creating some double lines to create vines resembling tree branches. And the idea is to make it look like, this is an intertwined tree with different variations of patterns. I have used this pattern time and again in many of my drawings. You're free to watch all the videos that I have linked here in YouTube and on Instagram. I would really appreciate if you could give me some critical insights into how I can improve it further, because honestly, I would really love your input if you do that. So I had a dream to, pursue drawing as a kid. And I'm happy that, after so many years later, I'm actually trying to pursue my hobbies into a more serious way by creating content on different social media platforms. I felt YouTube is really good because you can see so many creators doing different stuff, trying out different doodles, different media forms. Like I have seen people draw such amazing stuff using digital media. Oh my God, that's something I cannot even imagine in my wildest dream how someone can do that. So I'm old school. I use pen and paper because I don't know how to draw on a tablet. I'll just admit to you right away. The maximum designs that I can use is maybe some 3D design app using Blender, or maybe just draw some small random lines on my tablet with a pen. That's it. I don't know any of the fancy graphic designing stuff. But I don't know, drawing on pen and paper gives me the level of satisfaction that I usually don't get by doing anything else. So as you can see, I'm very slowly drawing the leaves on these vines. If you think that the pattern becomes too complicated after some time and that you cannot probably keep track of how you want the design to end up, start by drawing leaves on one side of the tree branch, or the vine as you would call it, and then draw leaves on the other side. What this does is that, number one, it maintains a sort of symmetry in your asymmetric drawing. And number two, you can keep track of how you want to do the filling design. So this is very important, I feel. And you should be a little bit aware while doing this because, it can end up looking not that great if you're not symmetric on both sides. But you know what? Don't care. Just do your stuff. Try to get a pen and paper. Just start drawing and check how it comes out. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I've been saying this time and again. You don't need to be perfect when you draw. I'm not perfect when I'm drawing. If someone else compares my work with, any random artist out there, I'm pretty sure they make better stuff than me. But you know what? It's about enjoying the process. It's about enjoying what you want to do and how you are doing it rather than where it takes you. You know, the journey is long. Content creation is no joke. So it takes time. It takes time for people to notice you, for people to actually become in sync with the content that you will create, with the content that you will publish. It just takes time. You do your thing. Like, whatever you do, just do it with your heart. So as you can see, I told you about the different filling designs. And I like specifically doing this diagonal filling design on the leaves because somehow I feel it brings out more character. The other design that you see on top, those half moon shapes, I have actually covered how you can do that specific doodle in my other YouTube short. You're welcome to watch it, and I hope you like it. And this is in fast mode. You can see, you know, it looks so pretty, and it's like a nice ASMR to present you with. And so this is how the design finally came out when I filled up the leaves. Now it's time to fill the branches. Yeah, this is probably a bit more tough than you would expect, because you need to keep in mind that if you want to create a crisscross pattern, it needs to be also symmetric with the leaves that you're drawing on either side. So how do you do that? Number one, you can just do this slanting lines across with each other diagonally, like I showed you before. You just do them from one side first. So what this does, it gives you an idea of how much you need to rotate your hand or turn your page. And then you can do the crisscross from the other side, that is the diagonal lines from the other side. What this technique usually gives you, this gives you a sort of control on your drawing, and you can actually play with the idea of how you want to proceed with the filling designs. In some places it would look like, you know, the design is popping up a bit more to your eyes. I probably did not get it that much on the camera, but this is just a nice example to show you that you can play so much with doodles. I mean, it's just you are going along with what your heart wants. Now, as you can see, I am like trying to fill up the pattern as a crisscross from the other side. And this is something very pretty. You see, when you see this in fast mode, this is so cool. Oh my God, I should have seen this before. I'm sorry that I'm excited by my own doodles. I think it's necessary for you to be excited by your own work. And look how that turned out. I think it looks pretty nice. So let me know how you think of the doodle before I did the other background filling. So as you can see, I'm using just pen and paper, you know, to do my stuff. And the rest of the design, I decided to go with this half spiral shape pattern in a blue color. So what this represents is like, to me, it represents the sky and the clouds. I've also used this pattern before in one of my monochromatic drawings. So make sure you check that out on my Instagram handle, Rajeshri Konar, again. And yeah, this pattern gives me some kind of peace that I cannot explain. I don't know. Art in any form gave me peace that I probably could not find in my daily life. And I think this is why it prompted me to, you know, start creating content more seriously since last year. And I'm happy I'm investing my time doing this, because in the end, you have to live with yourself. And I don't want to have this kind of regret when I'm older, saying that I did not try to make myself more happy. I should be happy with what I'm doing. And, you know, creating content for you guys is something what makes me happy. An average YouTube user, if they look at my channel, they'll say like, dude, you don't have that many subscribers. I mean, if you're doing your drawings and doodlings with so much patience and love, who are you doing it for? I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it to be realistic, because this is something which gives me happiness. It's not about the numbers. It's what the channel and what my art represents for myself. Maybe some of you will relate to it as an ASMR video. Maybe the sound of my voice might put you to sleep. Good. It means I achieved something good in life by putting you to sleep. Sleep, because as you know, most jobs comes with a lot of stress and insomnia, and I'll be happy if you go to sleep thinking that this is an ASMR video. That's all I want in my life. If you thought after coming to my channel that these patterns, these doodles somehow made you or I don't know, influenced you into starting drawing, great, I'm happy, and I'll be with your journey and I'll support you. If you support me from this video, I'll be more than happy to showcase your work on my channel if you tag me. And I hope you find some kind of peace and happiness when you're doing your own stuff, because that is what makes it real. That is what makes it worth our time. So, yeah. Looking at the sky doodle that I'm making right now. Yeah, I call it sky doodle. I know it's pretty insane to call it a sky doodle, but these are just random half spiral shapes that I'm drawing. But it kind of pops up from the background and it looks so nice. It looks so peaceful. It probably reminds me a lot of my childhood, because I could do only some basic shapes and I thought I wasn't that great at drawing. But when I combined all those simple art forms together, it turned out into a pretty nice deal. I love that combination. And I thought, you know what? I'll just do it absent-mindedly. And that's what I did. I think for a very, very long time. That's what I did, in my notebooks, on the back of most of the books, because I was often out of paper. And yeah, that gave me a lot of happiness as I remember it. So since last year, my husband said, you know what, you should do this more. If not professionally, at least you should create content for social media. I think people would love to see your drawings. I think it's not more about the drawings, but I felt like when I am recording myself talking or creating the content for you guys, it gave me a lot of happiness. It really made me happy. And I hope it made you smile too. Recently, one of my friends said, you know what, looking at your drawings all over social media just ignited some kind of spark. And I decided, you know what, let's do this. I'll start drawing again. But she's a person, she didn't draw much. And she said somehow I influenced her in the right direction. And she wants to do this as a hobby for herself. And I'm so happy because she also creates some awesome, nice cartoons and doodles. So thank you, Mariam. She's not here on social media, but thank you for believing in me. And thank you for taking up a hobby which is similar to mine. I'm very happy I could influence you in the right direction. So with that being said, I'm also happy that you chose to watch this video almost till the very end. Trust me, because I ramble a lot. And I'm pretty sure you understand that by now, that I really love to talk. I talk quite a lot. So if you like the doodle and whatever I told you right now, great. I'm happy you found some kind of connection to what I'm doing or what this represents. Because, in the end, what it matters is we live with ourselves, and this is all we can do. This is all we can do for the stuff that we like. Most of us are in jobs that do not give us much time for hobbies or to do stuff that really resonates with us. And I'm happy that, most of the times when I'm feeling down, sad, angry, or even depressed, doodling gave me answers and a certain sense of stability that I can do more with my life, that I can learn new stuff, even at my age. I'm supposed to learn more stuff, Don't say I said that. It reflects poorly. But yeah, I'm happy that, you decided to come here, look at my content, decided to follow me. I'm really thankful for all the subscribers I have at the moment, because they're following me everywhere. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. And this is how the final doodle looks. I hope you like it.